Hello, welcome to another lesson on probability. Multiplication law of probability. Okay, we have done with the addition, we are looking at the multiplication. Okay, and with the multiplication law, let's say we have two events, and the outcome of one event does not affect the outcome of the other event. We say that the two events are independent. Okay, then if the two events are independent, that is the outcome of one does not affect the outcome of the other, then we can apply what the multiplication law of probability. All right, so let's say I have events A and B, okay, that are independent. That is the outcome of one does not affect the outcome of the other. Then I'll say that probability of event A and B is the same as probability of what? I'll use intersection. Is equal to probability of A times probability of what? Probability of B. Okay. So if two events are independent, then the probability of the two events, that is event A and event B, is equal to probability of A times probability of what? Probability of B. That is intersection. So with addition, okay, if it's addition law of probability, anytime where you see or, we apply the addition. When you also see and, okay, then we also go by the multiplication. So an example of two events that, let's say, are independent, that is outcome of one does not affect the other. Let's assume, for instance, you are picking a ball at random. Okay, let's say you are given two bags. Okay, you are picking a ball at random from each of them. When you pick a ball from, let's say, bag A, and then after you go and pick a ball from bag B, the outcome of bag A will not have any effect on the outcome of what? Bag B. All right, so let's look at an example and then we solve right now. All right. Okay, so let's look at the question. A bag M contains 5 white and 3 red balls, and another bag N contains 3 green and 4 red balls. If a ball is picked at random from each bag, and find the probability that one is white and the other is green, B, both are red. Okay, so we have two bags here, bag M and bag what? N. So in bag M, okay, we have what? 5 white and then 3 red balls. Then because probability, you have to find the total. Okay. So for the total will give us 5 plus 3, that will be 8. So there are 8 balls in bag M. All right, then let's come to bag N. You have what? 3 green, and then we have 4 red. So the total is 3 plus 4, that will give us what? 7. Okay, so that will also give us 7. All right, so if a ball is picked at random from each bag, so if you are picking a ball at random, but we pick from each, okay, each bag, so we pick one from bag M and one also from bag N. Okay, and you say find the probability that one is white and the other is green. So you have to take note of this and, okay, that you are applying the multiplication law of probability. So we pick one from each bag and we find probability that one is white and the other is green. Okay, so where do we see white ball? There is a white ball in bag M. Okay, and then we see a green ball in bag N. Okay, so one is white, then it means that we're going to pick white from bag what? From bag M, and then we pick green from bag N. Okay, so probability of one white and other green. And take note that the bags were 2. Okay, so we pick one from here and also pick one from here. So it doesn't matter which bag we are going to pick one from first. Okay, because there are 2. So one is picked here and one is picked from here. Okay, so it doesn't matter because there are 2 bags. It doesn't matter the which bag is picked first. Okay, they will all give the same answer. If you pick this one first and this one second, or this one, because the bags are different, that one will not matter here. All right. So one is, if I'm picking, one is white. So white from bag M. So how many white? 5. Okay. So in bag M, I'll pick white. How many total number of bags in M? 8. So it has to be probability 5/8. And in bag N, okay, bag N2, I'll pick green. So green, how many green? 3. How many total number of balls in bag N? That is 7. So a white in bag M is the probability is 5/8. And a green in bag N, the probability is what? 3 out of 7. So you multiply and write your answer. So 5 on 8 by 3 on 7. And that will give us 15. 15 on 56. So that will become the probability. 15 on what? 56. 15 on 56. All right. So let's see the B. Both are red. Both are red. So there is a red ball in bag M, which is 3. And there is also a red ball in bag N, which is what? 4. So what is the probability that when I pick from bag M, I'll pick red? And when I pick from bag N2, I'll also pick red. Okay. The probability of both red. So it means that since I'm picking one from each bag M, how many red? 3 out of 8 number of balls. And so I'm picking 2. So I'll pick 1 red from bag M and a red from bag what? Bag N. So though you don't see N, but in picking, since you are picking one from bag M and picking one from bag N, it means that you are picking red from bag N and you are picking another red from bag what? Bag N. So N to what? The red 4. And how many? What is the total number of balls we see in bag N? That is what? 7. So that will give us 4 out of 7. We have 3/8 times 4/7. So 3 on 8 times 4 on 7. And that will give us 3 on 14. 3 on 14. So probability of both red is 3/14. Okay, so that is how the multiplication law is being applied. Okay, and so when we are solving a question and there is an application of and, then it means that you are going to use what? The multiplication. If there is or, then you use what? You use addition. All right, so in our next lesson we are going to learn how we can apply both the multiplication and addition in solving questions. I will see you again. Bye bye.